Gentlemen, ST Bobcat Nation. I know we're coming on unexpectedly here. We're at Skidmore, Texas, Skidmore Tynan High School, Bobcat Stadium, and we just came by to kind of do a little bit of testing with our equipment. We're going to have Ryan Franco kind of pan out and in, or I'll just keep it on there. Actually, I didn't know that we were going to be having some flag football this evening or right here this evening, but this afternoon, I should say. But I got Ray Ramirez with me right now, my commentary, my color commentary guy. So, hey, Ray, talk about what's going on out there. I wasn't aware that we were going to have a little game going on.
Yes, sir. Well, actually, it's a practice. They got I believe it's from a 6-year-old all the way up to sixth grade. They have a flag football. They got three teams. Skidmore's got three teams. They play on Saturdays, I believe, in the morning. And actually, they have the varsity boys coaching these young fine athletes on the flag football team. So
The boys,
yes,
that's
they
awesome.
got varsity boys.
You talked about last week how the varsities during the JV team kind of go out there
Yes,
and give the guys water and everything. So Coach Homan has some good camaraderie going on, if you will, right? With
yes.
they help each other out. It's kind of cool seeing some of our own players coaching and playing and flag football. And maybe at my age, I could maybe handle a little flag football. They'd still outrun me, but maybe I can run the 100 in 2 days.
Yeah.
In 2 days,
Yeah,
uh,
they
we're kind of also here just kind of looking at our equipment and checking out our equipment. You're kind of looking over at Highway 181, northbound to Beeville and southbound to Papalote. And we're kind of just looking at our monitoring our video capture. We're going to kind of hang out here about 15 minutes or so, trying to bring you the best Friday night. Friday night football when the Three Rivers Bulldogs come into town to take on the Bobcats for the first district game. So while I have Ryan Franco on my right side, we're kind of simulating, emulating, if you will, the broadcast. And Ryan's going to be hitting the camera a little bit, and we'll find out why last Friday night we were kind of getting the video to disappear. Although Ray's voice and my voice were coming out beautifully, we brought it to you. So just a reminder that if ever there's a glitch, we're gonna keep it rolling with our voice and kind of go old school. But it's kind of nice that I don't know if you have any of the kids playing any of the flag football, but that's what kind of we're showing you right now. Ray, a little bit on. We'll talk about it more on Friday night, probably at pregame, but
right.
I don't want to count on it because sometimes we jump right into the game because things go pretty quick. Uh, what do you think about the? You have a couple of your sons, of course,
Right.
on the varsity. What's the feeling after a close 13-12 game, a loss with Santa Gertrudis Academy?
Well, I talked to both of my sons on the way when they got home, and Coach Holman told them, it's a heartbreak loss, but let's look at the next game. Let's not take this into account. It's a non-district game, so it was a hard-fought battle. He was proud of them. They fought till the very end. They never gave up, so uh, they feel confident. They feel pretty good about the game.
Great. And I was looking, and this will probably come up again Friday night at pregame if we have time. And that is, we were talking about numbers. The Bobcats have scored, if I'm correct, if I do the math correctly, like 75 points, and they've given up 75 points, and they're 2-2,
Right.
is about as dead even as you can get on a statistics. But Three Rivers comes in Friday night, and then we're looking forward to that. But let me tell y'all a little bit since we're still testing. We're still testing our audio. We'll go back and look at it later a little bit. But one of the things that I want to point out is last week we brought y'all the video stream, and a lot of you like the audio that goes with it. Maybe not mine, but Ray's done a great job with uh, with his color commentary, and he's my rookie, right, Ray?
Right.
Kind of
First
rookie, and
year.
he's like rookie of the year in my opinion. All right, that's all I got to say. Uh, but we did just a video stream, and we brought you the action and play-by-play and color commentary. But one of the things that we're doing Friday night, and you'll have to bear with us, what's going to happen is we're going to do what we're doing here, and I don't know if Ray's going to be on my right or Ray's going to be on my left. We'll see how it works out. We're going to have a lot of things going on. We're in this press box with a couple of UIL scorekeepers on the play clock, on the game clock, on the scoreboard, and we have a computer in front of us that's streaming, and we'll play commercials for the ST Bobcat Nation, certainly through 364 Sports and Steven Trujillo, who's given us this opportunity, which is fantastic. But on Friday night, I'm going to also do the public address announcing. So I don't have the microphone in front of me right now, but we're kind of emulating, and maybe it will be available, and I don't know if it's laying around here somewhere, but I'm going to have a microphone. So you guys are going to experience more than likely a video stream, but you're also going to have, hopefully, it's an added luxury and not a detriment, and that is that I'm going to have to call the way I see it on the field. So if we could emulate a play right now, let's say, for example, the Bobcats are on the field and they're approaching the line of scrimmage. Pretty much, I'm going to be talking through on the video stream, but I got to pull my microphone away because I don't want everyone in the crowd to be disturbed by the broadcast. When the whistle blows, Ray will always give me the tackler, the one on the play, maybe the yardage gained and so forth. Or if it's a big play, Ray, an interception, you know. And while he's doing that, I'm getting my microphone ready and probably might repeat the same thing. If he says number 55 on the tackle, I'm going to repeat it on the microphone so that the home crowd can get the effect of the in on-field experience, while you guys might get the video stream experience plus the on-field experience. So maybe count it. You're getting two for one here. So, and the camera is right inside the press box. So if you're familiar with Bobcat Stadium, we're on the west side, and you're looking right over at 181, and the visitors, of course, right across. You can see a little bit if Ryan can zoom in. Our guys actually are practicing right now. Ray, if that is our team, or
Well,
way in
the
the
one that
back.
just caught it is Mace. Oh, the junior high
Yeah,
kid.
way.
Yeah, that's junior high.
Oh, that's junior high way in
That's
the
junior
back.
high. Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of see, and you can see they're practicing out there between here and 181. But you get an idea of where we are and what we try to bring you, and we love doing this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be taking a little extra time and um, having to tell my wife I'm working late, which I am. But this is football late. We'd like to bring more to you, more on the junior high, and we might, time permitting, and if our bodies handle it. I do want to point out that we do have through Kyler Wilson and through others, I don't want to leave out, but right now I know the Skidmore Tynan Lady Cats, their games are being broadcast video. There's not audio, but you're getting the video, which is with the score cam. So you get the set, the point, the match, which is thanks to those and Kyler Wilson for getting a lot of that. Um, Another thing that we're doing here on in the stadium through Kyler Wilson and the president of the Booster Club,
Yes.
he is also running commercials at the field. So we got commercials running through the video stream and also at the field. And you want to get with him if you and so as I'm looking at my tape, no, the video's still running. So far, so good. Let's hope it runs smooth throughout. But you can always get with Kyler Wilson and check in on any of the advertising on the field. And Stephen Trujillo also sends me the logos. You can see it's 0 to 0 up in the top left. Stephen Trujillo from 364 Sports, providing all of the paraphernalia that's needed throughout and through the games and so forth. So a lot of this was mostly to check our equipment, and we're gonna, of course, be back with this full setup on Friday night. So I want to ask Ray, my partner here, uh, any rumblings on this Three Rivers game for Friday night? I know again your boys number 70 is Enrique Eric Ramirez, and also number 21 is Ray
Right.
Ramirez.
Yeah.
So anything that you've been hearing that you don't want to give any secrets away? Of course, Coach might not like that, but um,
No, we really don't talk much about football. I just ask him how everything's going. Of course, Eric did tell me there's two boys out with concussions. Um, Other than that, that's basically all I know right now of the football team. And I know I've been looking at the stats, and I know Three Rivers is a passing team, a really good passing team. So it'd be interesting to see how we apply our secondary defense to that.
and I think over I know there was a little fall back here this last week. But overall, I think that secondary is coming around, and if they can stick to those receivers like Luke, because there is speed there,
Yes.
and bat those balls down, or maybe a few ints, and who knows, maybe some pick six. Uh, that would be something great to be watching. But again, we're just here at Bobcat Stadium hanging out with Ray Ramirez and Ryan Franco, and without the two guys, I couldn't do this. It would be impossible. And now we're adding the luxury of public address announcing, which I'm gonna have fun with it. So if it comes out great to you guys, that's great. Uh, we at least want to make sure that we bring you the action and bring it to your living room, to your wherever, to your phone, to your tablet, to your laptop, wherever the case might be. Um, on the field side, I do wish they would brighten up the numbers a little bit, Ray.
Yeah.
They're a
Well,
little hard to see right now.
maybe we can send Coach Holman a message
Yeah.
or something, see if they can get it done by Friday.
Yeah, so if you look a little closer, zoom back out, Ryan, you can kind of see on the football field. Um, we're good. I'm right at the 50, but
I think from the 30 to the
yeah,
30 is about
once
good. Everything else
I
is.
may have a little problem looking. I may be guessing, but you guys can you can kind of see the distance, but you start looking, and as I'm going left 30, 20, I can barely see the 10, but we the officials know that's what matters, and we have the 10-yard markers too, so I think we'll be okay, but you know, and so I'm looking forward to it, Ray, Ryan, and it ought to be fun. And so the only other thing, I'm going to do a little technicalities while we keep it streaming here. The longer we keep it streaming here, the more we'll know about our equipment and our setup. I think we have a pretty cool little setup here right now.
Yeah.
We will have a laptop here as well for the if you want to run the show there,
Oh yeah,
that would
for the
work
commercials
because
for the
that might be
football
the
games.
best thing for
Yeah.
the commercials for the
Football games.
stadium
The stadium.
fans. And I don't know if I'm missing anything. It looks like I think my microphone, but I can do pretty well about turning off. If you periodically, I'm more concerned about the public address announcing here in some of our color commentary, which they may not mind, but I gotta, I've done that. I think was it 3 years ago, but we'll do it and we will succeed. And we just want to make sure. I can tell by the video the cars are moving along
Yeah.
north south, so I think our video is going to come in good. Uh, and we got good old number 21 in the press box, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ray Darmitas in the press box, number 21, and he doesn't have a microphone on, but he would pretty much tell us that you guys are going to rock it on Friday night. So that's good. Any other comments, Ray, that looking forward to?
No, just so get the word out. Lady Cats have a home game against Kennedy on Friday. I guess game's at 4:30. So far, they're 1-0 in district. They won this past Tuesday. So
Question is, have they lost? Are they?
uh, they have lost, but
I
it's been
haven't.
non-district games.
It was a non-district
Yeah,
because I have not seen anything where they've lost
they
a
are
match.
22-5 overall. They've lost to Piper, Peaster, Kaufman, Ingramore, and Tolosa Midway.
And overall, once again, the record was
25-5.
that's a good record.
Yeah,
And I saw number 11 ranking. Was that state
I
ranking
believe
or
so. I think that's what I had seen also.
okay? Also, as we progress next or this Friday night, we will be bringing you mostly. We're going to know where Three Rivers is. They're going to be right here, but we're going to be bringing you the other. Well, two of them are here, so that means five other teams out there would be Bloomington, Kennedy, Refugio, Ganado, and Shiner. So there's seven teams in the district. And Ray over there, we want to be one of the top four because I think they take four, right? So we
I
gotta we
think
gotta
top four.
hope that we can win this many games, or the opponents can beat each other up, because you never know what might happen. A lot of times you're on the last week. I think that'll be Bloomington,
Right.
and you kind of want you don't want the players to get hurt. No, that is not what I'm condoning. What I am saying is that you kind of want them to beat each other up so they can, uh, where we might need a win.
Right.
You want to make sure that we're in a good place for playoffs, and you got to get better. Fortunately, though, injuries, like you said, a couple of players down,
Yeah.
that's always going to be the drawback. So just to tell you more or less, fans, ST Bobcat Nation, because we're at home, we got double duty. Normally I hang out here and I'll call out the rosters about 6:45. I do a welcome around 7. So I'm going to do my PA before we get going with you guys. But if for whatever reason we may come on during that time and you will probably be looking at the camera, we'll give you that added luxury that we'll just let you look at the field while I'm doing some public address, getting all that ready, and then we'll play commercials periodically throughout, run through the cycle of commercials, and then just continue to show you the field. The only audio that's being picked up is the microphone. We cannot, we can, we are not allowed to give you the audio for the bands, but you can watch them. Ryan will have the camera panning on the bands, but I would like to think that we're going to come in around 7 and at least get the camera set up so you can at least be ready to watch the game. And then once the public, and you'll know, I like to show the teams coming through the tunnel. I like to show all that, and we're looking forward to it. And one of the things I'm looking at from last week is that we want to make sure that the video doesn't freeze up too much. And if our audio doesn't, we should be okay. So I'm looking up. I'm always looking up ahead. Our videos on the is a little behind. There it goes. All right, I see that vehicle right there.
Yeah.
And the players aren't moving over there, so I can't tell the junior high is not
Yeah,
moving.
no, the cars are moving. You'll see them in the
Yeah,
background.
they're going
So,
good. So all good to go. So this was a good test. Thank you guys, Ray, Termitas, and
yep.
Ray. Any final comments before we depart before Friday night? 48 hours.
No, I'm good. Hopefully we get that W at home tomorrow against Three Rivers.
Amen to that. That'll be great. We certainly we certainly pull for. We have to also understand that we're inviting other people, and Three Rivers, unless they have their own broadcast, they're welcome to also listen to us. So we try to keep it as non-biased, and we support all high school sports. But because we're Bobcat fans, we kind of want a little bit extra with the Bobcats. I mean, that's just natural. But certainly, we wish the best for both teams, Skidmore, Tynan, and Three Rivers. And I don't even know the schedules. If you're ahead, do we know which teams in the district are playing each other? We'd have to go, but maybe we can go
I can look
to
it up real quick. Not a
to
problem.
what's the name? Score Stream. What's the one we go to? Score Stream or wherever you go to. Let's find out. Yeah, because one of them has a bye because there's an uneven number of teams,
Yeah.
7 teams in the district. So, like Bloomington, who's Kennedy playing? We should know that from Erica, and she hasn't talked about it yet. We're just kind of looking to see what's upcoming. That way, that'll be already in our minds, and then we're gonna go get some paint and go paint the numbers so I don't have a hard time.
No.
And not to mention the jerseys. Are y'all got the same home jerseys, Ray?
Yes.
Okay. Those are hard to read from up here, man. Your visiting jerseys are easy. It's your home jerseys.
Looks like Bloomington and Refugio are playing each other.
Bloomington or Fuja. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Neighbors kind of close to each other.
See if I can.
Then we had of course Skidmore, Tynan, and Three Rivers,
Right.
Bloomington or Fuja. That would
Uh,
leave only one more game because there's seven
yeah.
teams.
Let me see.
So one of them
I
has a
clicked
bye.
on Kennedy. Uh, I'm guessing Kennedy has a bye.
Kennedy has a bye. So that
So
leaves by elimination Ganado
Ganado
and
and
Shiner.
Shiner.
And I don't know where they're playing, but I do know just down the road we are
They're playing at Shiner.
in
Ganado
Shiner.
away at Shiner.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so Ganado plays. So Kennedy has the bye right off the bat,
Yeah.
which makes them be like we're undefeated in district even after the week's over.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got an idea now of what the games are,
Yeah.
so we can keep tabs on them because
Bloomington travels to Refugio.
okay, they're coming over to, and we know the state rank
Yeah.
referral Bobcats are always they take their football serious, and this Friday night Skidmore Tynan will take their football serious, and Thursday tomorrow night it's here, if I'm correct.
It's away. They should
Oh,
be at
that's right. They're away because
yes.
the home. So they're playing in Three Rivers.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that. I had it backwards. We're here Friday, so they're away
Yes.
Thursday. So we wish the junior high and the JV the best, and also the best for the. Any updates on the cross country with the?
Cross country has a cross country meet on Saturday here in Beeville
Okay,
at the 200-acre park, Veteran Memorial Park. So they got
this
this
Saturday.
this meet, and then they got a meet next weekend in Poth, and then it's district after that in Corpus Christi with Goods Park.
Yeah, yeah.
So
All right. Well, that sounds good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, with that, we're gonna let you go, and on behalf of Ryan Franco on the video and technical, color commentary with Ray Ramirez, and also our special guest, number 21, Ray Ramirez, in the booth with us. He's got a night off, but he's getting all healthy for Friday night. We're going to be right here at Bobcat Stadium bringing a public address, but also bringing you video stream of the Skidmore Tynan Bobcats hosting the Three Rivers Bulldogs, and the best of both teams, and an injury-free night and a good game and great sportsmanship. So with that, my name is Amador Ramirez, and we're out. Skidmore Tynan, Bobcat Nation.